Art of the Rally is a game that doesn't look at all like it plays. It's a bright but minimalistic take that almost looks like a throwback to the PS2 era with sharper visuals. But instead of going full on arcade, it jerks to the left and is completely physics-based rally car simulation. That's right. It's odd to picture this brightly colored game with 3D blocks as people as a simulation of race car driving. Yet, here we are. Art of Rally pits us against the road with wheel screeching, hard jerking, slalom sliding drifting through a wide range of tracks. There aren't any other racers on the road, just you, the street, and the time counter that ticks away. We never get to see another driver, but we're reminded that they are indeed trying to get the best times as we proceed through the campaign. The higher the difficulty, the more difficult it will be to actually defeat these invisible drivers. And boy, let me tell you that I had a very difficult time trying to figure out how to veer my vehicle around these winding turns without becoming street pizza. This game wants you to learn how to drive each of the available vehicles across rain, gravel, and asphalt with precision. There are even settings that help with driving, but they won't stop you from tumbling over a cliff without becoming familiar with the vehicles. That doesn't mean it's unplayable. In fact, the easiest setting allows us to drift through the campaign even as we pound our vehicle into trees and ditches. There are more settings that impede performance as the cars take on damage, but we can completely turn those off and race to our content. While it may be a game that's designed more for the motorheads, it's also a game that's welcoming to those who wish to race. And boy, I may not be that into simulation racing games, but this one at least feels like it allows even a casual to learn the ropes. It only took me under 40 minutes to start hitting those curves like an average jobber, and the longer I played, the more fun I had with it. I was shooting through corners at high speeds on some courses and bumbling around like an idiot on others. Yet, the longer I played, the more in tune with the cars I felt, and the more interesting the gameplay became. The simplistic visuals combined with the rather gorgeous and distinct landscapes offered some eye candy. Oh, and that soundtrack filled with synthwave vaporwave hits is an utter delight to the ears. Those 80s bangers had me peeling corners with narrowed eyes and a pulsing heart rate to match each of the beats. I don't know if that's healthy, but I ended up having a blast with Art of Rally because of it. There aren't a large amount of modes that change the racing style, but I think that's what makes it an interesting racer. The thought of being dropped into this delightfully vivid world with the music cranked up and the wind at our backs as our tires dangle on the precipice of life and death is absolutely wonderful. We get the expected modes like time trials, custom races, but also an unexpected free mode. We're allowed to jump into any car and explore the map while recovering letters that open other stages and drift into cameras that allow us to soak in the view. This game is a fluid and fun racer that tricks us with simplistic visuals but rallies back with a complex simulation of driving that is both soothing and addicting. It is indeed the art of the rally.